Hi, I'm Aqeelah. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Cape Town. I started at Visual Impact in 2017 as an intern where I learned a lot about cameras, tripods, lighting, sound, everything. All the basics needed for film and television broadcasting. After I was an intern, I was promoted as a junior rentals assistant, where I got more into depth about with equipment and liaising with clients, writing up jobs, checking back equipment, checking out equipment, and yeah, setting up equipment most importantly. After I was an intern, I was promoted as the Visual Impact Academy supervisor. We are coordinated 25 interns, and I was the point person of the academy. During my time as working in the academy, I had to learn 25 different personalities and I had to liaise with people I didn't know. And it was quite a bit of a challenge for me because I'm very shy and I'm very to myself. So being around so many people and having to learn them and having to open myself up to them and become comfortable with them and for them to be comfortable with me, it was quite challenging. But halfway through, they made it really easy for me to do that. So halfway through, I started enjoying what I was doing, and yeah, I love them. They're like my little babies. I love them.
Aqeelah is our coordinator, and she, in her own right, is a very good trainer. So she would train the rig and de-rigging unit standard, and she's very good at that. The students that come out of the unit standard of rigging and de-rigging, we can trust with the equipment. They don't break the equipment because they've been through Aqeelah's process of understanding how the equipment works and fits together.
After the academy, I got the opportunity to go on set. I went on Love Island as a camera assistant, where I assisted some of the greatest operators. I assisted Tim Chevalier and Ian Miller. And then after Love Island, I got to go on Temptation Island again as a camera assistant, where I assisted some operators such as Gavin Sturley, Azora Afonso, and DOP Faima Hendricks.
One of the best days for me was when Aqeelah, she's the Visual Impact Academy's coordinator and trainer, one of them, but she's also very proficient working in the field. And she got a job on Temptation Island and she assisted the main DOP, Director of Photography, a lady called Fahima. And it was fantastic getting these texts from Fahima saying, wow, I love working with Aqeelah. What a great assistant. I really enjoy it. Thank you for the training. Thank you for the academy. That really, in a nutshell, makes you in that one moment think that it's all worth it.
I admire her strength, man. You know, sometimes when you look at her with the students, you wonder how she does it, being able to coordinate, you know, such number of interns. She's a strong woman.
It was quite challenging at first and I was really nervous because I wasn't really exposed much to being on set and especially in reality. So I was a bit nervous going on set, but being surrounded by so many people who were willing to help me and it made me feel really comfortable. They gave me the space to grow and the space to make mistakes and learn from them as well. There were some hectic moments on set, but it made me grow into a stronger camera assistant and I learned so much from the people I was working with. And it's definitely some things I would take into the future from what I've learned on set. While being on set, what I enjoyed most was the locations and the people I worked with. They made it really fun and they were really easy to work with. Although there were some hectic times, we were like scrambling a bit, but at the end of the day, we got the job done. One of my worst moments on set was probably we were pushing for time on set and everyone was kind of like just running around, but I managed to keep my composure and just kind of went with the flow, made sure everyone got what they were asking for, what they were looking for, and I always tried to make the job easier. And then one of my best moments on set was probably on Temptation Island when the final bonfire, when we finished shooting, and I just saw all the operators and the DOP, they looked so happy, like their job, like this is it, like they fulfilled what they came to do. And like they were proud of themselves and I was proud of them as well. Just seeing that moment, it was really fulfilling. And also when there was a problem and I was able to solve it, like we always had problems with batteries. And yeah, I just liked seeing everything come together and knowing that I was a part of what was happening and what the outcome was. That was pretty amazing. Um, oh yes, oh yes. For the future, I'm hoping to go on more jobs, more shoots. I kind of have a feel now of reality, but I'd like to explore different kinds of projects like commercials, movies, series, music videos. I'm really interested in music videos, and I would like to gain as much experience as I can and just broaden my skill set and kind of mold myself into what I would like to do. I'm very interested in photography and I kind of have my own photography on the side. I also enjoy writing, so I'm hoping to do some directing in the future and just learn more and kind of better my camera work and meet more awesome people in the industry.
The Academy model is an interesting model, and I think we're one of few in the country. Basically, the Academy gets resources from the units around it. So, for example, Marius will lecture in cinematography and camera work. Aqeelah will lecture the unit standard rigging and de-rigging. Mo in rentals will lecture technical aspects. Rudolph will lecture engineering. MJ, our senior engineer, will lecture multicam disciplines. So these are all working professionals contributing to the academy and training up students with real world skills that they can use.
The one thing that stands out about the Visual Impact Academy is that it's not like other film schools. It's a very hands-on approach. You have all the equipment here. It's most other film schools, they're very, it's a lot of theory. So when other students come here, they don't know much about the camera, the technical things. So I would say it's a very hands-on approach on the equipment here and getting to use the equipment, not just learning it, you get to use it and create as well.
Visual Impact Academy is different from other film schools because it's part of Visual Impact, and Visual Impact does big projects all the time. Projects like Survivor, I'm a Celeb, Love Island, and Temptation Island. That means students are always exposed to real-world projects.
The academy is a very good thing because I know in a lot of places you don't get this opportunity because because the academy is actually within a working environment. It's not where it is like basically where you're sitting in a classroom. No, you're actually in a day-to-day working environment. So I think that is a good learning perspective for the interns as well. And I think that gives them great opportunity to go out there as well, because they learn already in a working environment.
If you had to ask me the unique selling proposition of the academy, I would say that you are being trained by people that are actually doing the job for real in the industry for real clients. That's very different from going to a film school where you're being trained by people that are being paid to train you and they are lecturers. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that there's a recency and immediacy of the training that we offer here that gives you broadcast skills that would be very hard to get anywhere else. You can also see in our partnership with the CETA, the MIG CETA, it's been fantastic. They're very supportive. They make sure that our facility is of the high standard that it needs to be. We recently participated at one of the CETA's open days. Aqeelah went there with a team of interns and equipment, and she demonstrated what we are able to do. Yeah.